What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. I was only gonna make two videos today, but comment section's already lit. So I gotta say this, okay? Shout out to Advocate 1818. I see you in my comments, and sometimes you be talking crazy to me, and sometimes you've always been respectful, though, so I respect that. All right. So he called me out on something. He called me out on something that's tangible, and that's me contradicting myself, and that's perfectly fine. You're gonna see me contradict myself plenty of times because opinions change, mindset change. Like, you get different information and you might change your mind on something. Okay, it just happens. If you've never contradicted yourself in your life, you are a very scary person. I am terrified of you because that means you have no potential to grow or for your opinion to change on something after you've been presented more information. And that's a problem. If you stick to a hardcore opinion even after you've been presented alternative different facts or whatever, something that you haven't seen, that's a problem. Okay. So with that being said, Advocate 1818, he said to me, now you're making a video say to try for yourself, but in your last video you said that Returnal sucks because you watched the video and somebody else said that Returnal sucks. You got me. You got me. With that being said, when I was on the 60 frames no lag podcast, Optimus Code asked me to hop on there, and he wanted to talk to me about something that I said in one of my videos that didn't make any sense, right? So I hopped on the podcast just to talk to Optimus, okay, because he asked me to hop on, right? And Optimus said to me, Doc, you contradicted yourself. He said that I said, which is true, I said that I would be upset if they tried to charge me for a game and remaster it when they can just upscale it and bump up the resolution. But in that same video, I was capping for Mass Effect Legendary Edition running at 120 frames. Now, that I mean, it is what it is. He's right. He is right. That doesn't fully make sense. Now, I don't think they're upscaled and running at 60 frames on Game Pass right now. I might be wrong. The Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, the regular ones. Maybe they are. I don't know. I'll have to play them and see. But regardless, he's absolutely right. Because if they are, then why would I praise Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Now, obviously, he knows there's a huge difference between 120 and 60. Optimus knows this, right? But still, I understood what he meant, and I admit I conceded to him. I even told him to stop watching my videos or to just watch my videos on mute so I could still get my views from him, but just not to actually listen to what I'm saying, right? But anyways, Advocate 1818, you're absolutely right. So here's the deal. Returnal might be my favorite game of all time. It could be. Returnal could be my favorite game of all time. The problem is, am I willing to take that chance to try it? So because I'm not willing to take that chance to try it, I shouldn't openly knock it. You're absolutely right. I shouldn't openly knock it saying that it's bad. Okay. I can say that I don't like certain aspects of it that even if I try it, I know I won't like. Like I know that I won't like having to start all over. I'm just not that good of a gamer. I'm gonna be really upset, okay, to having to start the game all over, right? But again, it still might be my favorite game. It's just, am I willing to give it a try at that price point of $70? Am I willing to risk to see if it is? That's the question. And that's why, again, Game Pass, the value of Game Pass is astronomically better, especially when they do start dropping day and date games that are exclusive to the Xbox brand. Okay. Now, obviously, these games have to come, but even those third party games that have dropped, like Outriders, something that I haven't even tried yet, but I can try. Maybe I'll try Outriders, and that'll be my favorite game. Maybe I'll like Outriders more than I like Apex Legends. But the key is that I can try it, right? I can try it and experience it. Whereas something else I would have to pay and see. Astrobot is a game that I will try because it's already coming with the PlayStation 5. But if Astrobot was on the shelf somewhere, I would not buy it. I would not give it a try at depending on what the price point is. Does that make sense? So that's the difference. It's like, what are you willing to give a try? So yes, If you continue to watch me and if you watch me long enough, you have heard me contradict myself plenty of times because sometimes I get information and sometimes my opinions change. And sometimes I'll go back. I'll be like, you know what? No, I felt the way I felt about this the first time was correct. And all I'm doing is sharing this with you guys. And for whatever reason, you guys like watching it and going back and forth with me. But shout out to you, Advocate AT&T. That was good. You got me. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. And you got to be self aware and be able to admit when you contradict yourself. We out. Peace.